A retired Army general just said something that should terrify every American. Senior military commanders are asking themselves if they can legally follow Trump's orders. What's up, guys? This is Colton again, with the most important news on the internet. According to the International Business Times, retired Lieutenant General Mark Hertling, who spent nearly 4 decades in uniform and commanded U.S. Army Europe under Obama, dropped a bombshell statement. He says military leaders are questioning whether they can lawfully comply with orders from President Trump, especially after Trump threatened to destroy Iranian infrastructure. Here's what went down. On April 6th, Trump held a White House press conference where he threatened to destroy every bridge in Iran and every power plant if Tehran didn't reopen the Strait of Hormuz by an 8 p.m. deadline. Trump later walked back the deadline, but not the actual threat. Now here's where it gets interesting. Hertling isn't mincing words about what this means for military leadership. He told reporters, "When you're an officer in the United States, you're loyal to a couple of things. You're primarily loyal to the Constitution. When they start giving unlawful orders, you find a way to push back on them." But here's the kicker. He went further, saying, "I'm sure there's a lot of military commanders right now, a lot of senior officers who are saying to themselves, I can't obey an unlawful order. I can't do things that I know are absolutely wrong." And this isn't happening in a vacuum, guys. Army Chief of Staff General Randy George was just dismissed on April 2nd after reportedly clashing with Defense Secretary Hegseth. Now here's what nobody's talking about. This is creating a constitutional crisis that goes way beyond Iran policy. When you have a retired general publicly stating that active commanders are questioning presidential orders, that's not just military pushback. That's a breakdown in the chain of command structure that our entire defense system depends on. We're watching the military essentially telegraph that they're prepared to defy the commander-in-chief. Let me break this down for you. This affects every American because our military operates on the principle of civilian control. When that breaks down, you're looking at potential chaos in how we respond to international crises. Over 100 international law experts have already weighed in on Trump's Iran threats, and now you've got military leaders publicly questioning orders. This isn't about politics anymore. This is about whether our constitutional system can handle a president who issues what generals consider unlawful commands. For everyday Americans, this means uncertainty about how our military will respond in crisis situations. Do you think military commanders should refuse orders they believe are unlawful, even from the president? Drop your take in the comments because this is getting wild. I'm Colton with the most important news on the internet. See you tomorrow.